Thanks for watching this episode. So, I don't really like to state the obvious when you guys come on here because I know you guys already have looked at it, at least have a good idea of what's going on. So the last thing I want you to do is come on this channel since I'm on West Coast time and I'm pretty much almost a day behind Asia. And you know, when these nights get long here, I'm super late for anybody on the East Coast even catching this till the next day. So the last thing I want you to do is come on this episode and just get a repeat of something that's already happened, or a repeat of something you already heard, and a repeat of what you already watched earlier the same day. So I try to be a little bit ahead of everything here, guys. I'm trying to give you something worth your time. That's the idea of this. I don't want to waste anybody's time, nor do I want to waste my time. So yeah, we'll kind of jump into it. Today the Fed raised the rates, as everybody knows. They raised it a quarter point here, and it doesn't seem to have anything to do at all with the way crypto is moving. In fact, we've seen pretty much the same movements, recoveries, kind of in line with this overall year-to-date uptrend that we've seen in all the cryptos. So I got Tron brought up here. As you guys saw, you know, he's tried to pay people. He did pay people to promote his token and his coin and all that. I don't see why this guy really does this. I mean, I feel like the coins that are really worth something don't really need to be promoted. It seems kind of pointless, and it also seems kind of, it's almost like you're pushing it on people. Like, if it's good, let people find out it's good, let them use it, let them, you know, create their own understanding and their own ideas of what they can use it for. It seems like Justin Sun, the creator of Tron, is just constantly trying to, like, he's just trying too hard. And I think it's gotten a bit ridiculous. I mean, we don't need people doing this kind of stuff in crypto. We need to just let it happen organically. There's no sense in trying to, you know, pay these people to promote specifically Tron. I mean, if you have to promote it, it's probably not good, honestly. So I don't own any of this coin. If you guys own it, that's fine. I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with it. I don't think it's going anywhere, and it'll probably fall in line with the rest of the market, or completely change the world and do like a 20x and end up way higher than the last all-time high it hit back in January of 2018. But this Tron has just been this ongoing marketing campaign by Justin Sun. I mean, it just seems like we've had a few of these this last rally: Solana, Terra Luna, Quant, a few other cryptos that have been really bringing in the new people, which is, I'm all for new people coming into crypto. But what I have a problem with is a lot of times when I ask these same people that own some of the coins that I just said, they have no backing they have no foundation as to why they even own it in the first place. And that, I think, is a problem. If you don't know why you own something, then there's a good chance that it's not worth anything, or you're getting incredibly lucky. Because I know exactly what I own, why I own it, why I support it, why I told you last episode I have little novelty item coins, that kind of thing. So I think this is important, and you need to know why you own every cryptocurrency. You should never feel like you're being sold something, and like figuratively. You don't want somebody trying to convince you to buy a specific cryptocurrency. You should want to buy it just because it's good, because it works, because you can use it, because there are merchants that accept it. The whole idea is going to revert back to the narrative of peer-to-peer payments. It's just a matter of time. It's already been geared that way in the beginning, and it's going to come back around to that same idea. So a lot of these other coins that are trying to get real experimental, use different marketing campaigns to bring people in based on current events, things that are happening in the real economy, potential problems around the world. These cryptos really aren't solving those same problems that we're having around the world. So we just got to step out. We got to step back, take a step back a little bit and say, you know, what was this stuff made for? What was the Bitcoin white paper made for? And if you ask those questions, the story starts to unfold. You start to see things a bit differently. And that's not just, you know, BTC, Bitcoin. There's a variety of different coins that fall in line with the Bitcoin white paper. There's things that have been improved on some coins, like Zcash, like Dash, like Monero, like Bitcoin Cash. But the foundation elements of Bitcoin exist among all these cryptocurrencies. In the top, I got right there. So, you know, the cryptocurrencies that I think are here to stay long term, and there might be 44,000 in the next couple years or next year. I don't know. There's over 22,900 something cryptocurrencies right now. So you got to ask yourself, why do you own these? What is the point? Because I think as we saw today with these celebrities, we got, you know, Lindsay Lohan, we had Akon. Does anybody ever remember the Akon city he was gonna make based on this cryptocurrency? He was Akon token. So everybody's trying to reinvent something that's already perfect in every sense. They're trying to reinvent the internet. And at the root core, you might be able to create this different type of internet, but at the root core, you cannot like reinvent some of these cryptocurrencies. They're already out there. They're already doing fantastic. And people keep trying to kind of rewrite history. And now history is not written in real time, and anything can change. Anything can, you know, switch around, that kind of thing. We can move into, you know, using different cryptocurrencies in the future. I don't think that we're going to move into a world where there's going to be like one cryptocurrency. There'll be a variety of different cryptocurrencies you can use at merchants for different purposes, that kind of thing. And I think they will all be finite, mineable cryptocurrencies, just because that makes the most sense to everybody once you start really looking at what cryptocurrency is. So, I mean, this little rant is just me reminding everybody why I'm here, reminding myself why I'm here, and just to ask yourself, like, what are you in this for? You know, are you just in this to be part of a, you know, a hype party? Are you really trying to change the world? You know, there's people out here that they just live very mediocre lives. If they're told to spend Bitcoin Cash, they'll spend Bitcoin Cash. If they're told to spend Monero, they'll spend Monero. They will do as they are told. They like that type of life. There's another group of people in this world that, in my opinion, is a lot better. And those are the risk takers. Those are the people out here pushing this stuff. I'm one of those people. So when I get on here, I'm not saying you got to go make YouTube videos, you know, post on Twitter. You don't even have to open your mouth at all. But do something if you want to be part of this to support cryptocurrency, whether it's buying $1 a day. I know people in the community that do that. They buy $1 of cryptocurrency a day, of Bitcoin Cash or a variety of other different cryptos. They open up discussion when they have the opportunity, when they don't feel like they're intruding on somebody. And I say intrude on. You know, people will let you know if they're not interested. They don't have to tell you. You can tell. So if you get the opportunity, take the opportunity, seize the opportunity, and let them know. Let them know what they don't know, or let them know that they're wrong about something that they might think they're too arrogantly correct on to admit, and prove them wrong. This is all about proving people wrong. That's what cryptocurrency is. To prove the banking system is wrong, to prove that politicians are wrong, to prove that everything that we know is money is wrong. So, take these opportunities. They might not seem, for me just speaking, on YouTube or on the internet or wherever you're catching this video, it might not seem like a big thing, but it really is. You have no idea how much you can change and impact people's lives unless you just go for it. So I recommend you do that. I recommend, if you have the opportunity, seize the opportunity, and there's opportunities every single day that you can tell people about this. Now, I'm not saying you have to go walk around like a quacking duck just blabbering your mouth about crypto. I'm saying learn about it. I'm still learning about it. And I've been in this almost 6 years. I get on here before these episodes and I start trying to find some kind of content to bring you that is worth your time. I don't want to jump on here and tell you that, just to let you know, Lindsay Lohan got in trouble for promoting Tron with Jake Paul. Does you no good. It does nobody good. And when I saw this, I could give two fucks, honestly. I don't care. I don't care that they got paid to promote Tron, and I'm not surprised that Justin Sun paid this, because he's always trying to promote his coin. It's like, nobody wants to buy it, man. There's probably something you might want to spend all that time and energy on, creating innovation for your own cryptocurrency rather than paying people to promote it. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with promoting coins. I'm just saying this guy has a history of this. There's been documented histories that he's pulled this kind of stuff. So I don't want to come on here and just tell you something that I care to not really know myself. This doesn't make me want to buy Tron any less than I did, a year ago or 5 years or however long it's been around. I don't even know how long it's been around now, since 2017. So, these are just kind of things that I like to bring up to see if anybody relates to them. But I think if you have the opportunity to talk to somebody about crypto, to speak about crypto, to just, you'd be surprised how many people actually want to know what you have to say. You don't have to know everything about crypto. You can know, one thing. You can read something online that is fundamentally accurate about crypto, like mining, or, the finite supply, like how mining works. How tokenomics impact the price of the coin, how these coins are just amazing in every single way. There's tons of different little fun facts you can learn that you can bring up into discussion, and it doesn't take very much time on your part to learn about this stuff, and it's actually really fun to learn about. So if you guys have the opportunity, take it. Take the opportunity, because there's opportunities around you that you may or may not be seeing. So, open your eyes and see them, take them, and it's way more than just cryptocurrency, guys. Cryptocurrency is just the root core of how everything else in your life can improve. So for me, it's crypto. I mean, it's 100% connected to cryptocurrency. Before crypto, I didn't understand money. I didn't understand why I never had any. I never understood why. I just didn't know about money at all. And because of cryptocurrency, I know so much more about money. And not just cryptocurrency, fiat dollars, the banking system, And if I wouldn't have gotten into crypto, and if I just would have joined crypto in the beginning because of the hype, and left with the hype, or stayed even just for the hype and never moved my coin and was just here for the hype, I wouldn't have learned all the lessons and the knowledge that I have now. And like I said, it's not just about crypto. I'm where I'm at in my life now because of crypto, but that's not the only reason. but it's fundamentally the main reason. So I recommend, like, if you're new to crypto, just learn about it. You know, that doesn't mean go learn about every single coin, but, you know, learn about the ones that I got in the top of the screen and just figure out what they are, why they were created, what is their function, and how they can impact the world, and actually dive into it. Because if you don't dive into it, you're always just going to be waiting there to jump in. You just got to just dive in. You might gain money, you might lose money, but you're going to find out what money really is. And I think that's probably the most important thing out of all this, at least for me. So yeah, it's just kind of a Wednesday night rant, Thursday, wherever you're at in the world, and just wanted to come on here and kind of just rant a little bit. Didn't really have any end goal with the video. Not a lot of exciting news right now going on with crypto. CZ did kind of talk on Twitter about the banks kind of failing and how it just doesn't really make any sense. This is like a 10-year, seems like a 10-year event that the same banks keep getting bailed out, and the banks did get bailed out, guys, just because Yellen keeps saying that they don't know what they're not gonna, and they keep going back and forth. You know, I don't think anybody has gotten their full, like, I would love somebody to, like, hit this channel and say, hey, I had my money in Silverbank Bank. I had $250,000 and $1. And I have not been able to get that $1 out. I've just been able to get access to my $250,000. But I still have $1 in there that I have not been able to get out. That way we can just validate and verify what's really going on, because Yellen's saying they're not gonna be covering the deposits. Then they say they are, so they keep going back and forth depending on what day it is, depending on I don't know if she's on her fucking period or what, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes. These are just some of the problems with the banking system, the West, and you know, these are problems that are going to come out of the taxpayer, and it's going to have an overall impact on the overall economy. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I'll be here, so we'll be able to track it all and kind of just put it into history on YouTube and Rumble and TikTok and everywhere else I'm at. If you guys are part of the community and part of this channel, I greatly appreciate your time and watching these videos. It definitely is fun for me. So I hope you guys are getting a lot of fun out of watching these. Hope you're learning at least something, or at least opening your mind to push yourself to learn something new. Because you might not actually get anything out of these videos. You might, just have a bunch of questions when you get off these videos, and you go figure out the answers on your own, which I think is equally beneficial for me and you, because I get something out of that knowing that that's the case. So yeah, I mean, I'll wrap the rant up, I guess. Like I said, it's just a